My name is Peter Oliver.
One by one.
I hate seeing myself on camera. I just want to be able to plug my LinkedIn at the end of the day. Can you put my LinkedIn in the description? My movie is Whiplash. Let's hear it.
All right, so freaking Whiplash, Pete. Great recommendation. Holy cow,
Wait,
dude!
was this your first time watching it?
Yeah, I'd never seen it before.
Oh,
Dude, that movie, like, I feel like nothing really like okay, well, there's some intense, like actually intense stuff, but nothing like of that big of like proportions happened. But I was so like freaking scared and intense the entire time. Like that was
great.
so good. And freaking J.K. Simmons, the teacher, oh my
Oh,
gosh.
unreal.
Dude,
Unreal
some
performance.
of his one-liners are just like I would like sit there and be like, "Oh my gosh!" Like what? Like
Not
that's so
not
good.
quite my rhythm, that scene. Not quite my rhythm.
Oh yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
a great one.
Not quite the tempo,
Yeah.
dude. And that I knew right when he like went out there, like I was like, "Oh, he's messing with him." Like, there's
Yeah.
no way.
See,
But oh yeah, no, that was a great recommendation overall, though. And then freaking, I'll also say Miles Teller surprised me because I've hated him in other stuff, so he was
really?
really good. And then um the so the girl Melissa Benoist, I don't know, his girlfriend at for like whatever time,
Yeah. I'm trying
the
to
girl
remember.
from the movie theater, that girl
Yeah.
is like, I'm actually in love with her. Like, she's the prettiest girl ever.
Yeah. No, I need to put a picture. I need to put a face.
Yeah,
Melissa.
pull her up. I was like, I actually, she was like I guess she was supposed to be like the nice, like just like average girl, and like
Mhm.
I was just like, I'm in love with this girl. So that's my new celebrity crush as well. So it did a lot for me, this movie.
But I'm glad I can open your eyes. It's so good.
Yeah, no. So you've told me this is like your like transformative movie where it went from you being like an avid movie guy to like a big, like you're like
Yeah.
really into film and stuff. Can you just explain to me why and like how you found this movie, I guess?
So I found it. I there was one summer, I think it was the summer before I came to college, where I was like, Mom, like we should watch more movies. I was just kind of like, I've always been interested in them and I've always been impressed because I used to intern at a graphic design studio.
Oh
And
dang.
so, what's that?
I said dang, that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So that sort of started it. But the reason why I love this one so much is like I realized I was like, damn, he like manipulated me as like the filmmakers literally manipulated me into not wanting the underdog to win that way. You know, it is like a big underdog triumph story. But I was like, I've never felt these like this way towards an underdog. I don't know. It was incredible. I was like,
Yeah.
this director knew exactly how he wanted me to feel and he did it. And I was like, this is insane that you could do that with movies. So I was like, after that, I
Yeah.
started watching a bunch of Stanley Kubrick.
Oh
Um,
gosh, you went right into it.
yeah, I
Jeez.
did. And everybody was like, oh, he's the epitome of these crazy films. I was like, dang, they are. I don't understand them. I'm not even going to
Yeah, did you
pretend
did you like them at first? Like,
the
I've
Stanley
watched a
Kubricks.
lot of movies and I still can't understand half those.
2001 A Space Odyssey was I still don't understand it. And people are like, this movie is transformative. I'm just like, I just don't get it.
No, I feel that. I've seen that movie 3 times, twice in classes, because like teachers.
Oh,
I had
really?
this one teacher in high school who was like, he like was a like a road like what a roadie is that what they call the people that work on like or on like concert crews and stuff.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Already. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah.
No
So he was
way.
a roadie for REM, and like so he's like super like just like
What?
chill, like he's exactly what you'd expect a roadie for REM to be.
Yeah.
And so he like showed it to us and he was like, wow, this like scene right here, he's walking down the pipe and you just feel the tension building, and I'm like, I have no idea what you're talking about. This is just like total silence and nothing's happening. Like,
Yeah.
but like I will say the like third time I watched it, like I definitely like was like, this is like I actually enjoyed it and I actually kind of got it more. But
Yeah.
that's a tough place to start with movies. But I appreciate
It
that you
was.
went right into that.
It was. But I don't know. I loved this movie so much. And a movie that it reminds me of too is Birdman.
Yeah,
Know that one. I found like a lot of parallels. But this one I was just like it seemed so surreal, but also it seemed was like I could like literally see this happening. Like, it makes sense, but it was, I don't know, it was insane. I love that movie so much.
Yeah.
It's so good.
No, that was I was pleasantly surprised. I have you seen La La Land?
I have not, but I know I got to.
So yeah, that's by Damien Chazelle, the director of Whiplash.
Oh, really?
And yeah, and it's nothing like that at all. But like, I mean, I didn't like musicals, and I wasn't a big romance guy until I saw La La Land, and now I loved that movie, and it was both of those. So now I'm into
Really?
both genres. Yeah.
So, yeah, see, I was never really a big romance. So this same summer, we also watched Casablanca.
Hmm.
Oh,
You liked it?
that's art. That's art.
No, I
So
agree. I
good.
love that movie.
It's, yeah, I don't know. I was just very impressed. It sort of just launched me down a rabbit hole because at that point I was like, I've been missing out on so much. It's like I need to start watching more of this, and I think it's just sort of how it is with like all art, because I also started getting into like painting. Not I don't paint. I'm terrible at painting,
Yeah.
but I do. I've just been looking at artists. There's this artist Mark Maggiore. I'd be shocked. I don't know if he's big or not, but he paints these Western type of paintings. Incredible. I love them. And
Like,
so it's just like small things like that. And this movie was sort of that gateway for me of just being like, there's a lot to appreciate with that stuff. And I think that it was just an incredible movie. And I just got so invested in it. And I didn't even realize until the end, where I was like, he gets in the car crash, and I felt devastated. And I started thinking like, oh, how can we get through this? How can we get through this? Let's
yeah.
have the right book and this and that. Like, oh my gosh. Or when he's sitting there in the jump studio and he's practicing for however many hours straight, and his hands are just bleeding everywhere, and it's
Yeah.
incredible. It's so
Yeah.
good.
I guess since we already got into spoilers, we have to mention the freaking last scene. Holy cow! Like the
Oh,
10 minute freaking, oh my gosh,
it
dude! I was so freaked. I was like dialed in. I was like, holy cow!
was incredible. Yes, sorry for the spoilers.
No, it's okay.
Spoiler
It's
alert.
okay.
He does drum at the end. He can't be stopped. No, I know. I didn't see that coming. I didn't see that he was gonna mess with them and give him the wrong music. But how it tied into that he played Whiplash, and oh, it was so good. It was just like I don't know. It was just incredible. I probably don't even appreciate it enough either. I'm not gonna pretend that I do, but it was just an incredible plot. I don't know. It's just always so impressive when directors can take something that seems similar. Like if you were to ask me to watch a movie about a dude drumming in a jazz band, be like, it sounds abhorrent. But then just the whole plot, I don't know. It was incredible. I loved
Yeah,
it.
it's amazing how a movie can be such a simple stupid plot, but be have so many complex layers and
Artfully done.
just by with a good director. And
Yeah.
it was
Oh,
also it's entertaining. Like you can just
yeah.
watch that for nothing and be like, wow, that is extremely entertaining.
It was. It was incredible. It's just the story was so good. And it's just the fact that people can come up with that stuff is like genuinely shocking. That's just how some people think. And I just don't get that. I would never have thought, like, how do you really show, like, trying to come up with a story that shows this type of conflict? I don't know.
Yeah,
Blows
yeah.
me away. Blows me away. Or
And
then
then
have you seen, oh, sorry, go ahead.
no, you're fine. I was gonna say in the end, even like I don't even know how to feel after that movie. Cause the whole
Yeah.
movie is what is to me it was like, what is the cost of greatness? Like how
Hmm.
far is you willing to go,
Yeah.
kind of thing. And I was afterwards, I was like, I don't know. Was that okay? Was that bad? I don't know what
Yeah.
just happened. And I
No, I
still am
agree.
thinking about it. So
I agree. It's very conflicting. And it's like, yeah, is it worth it? It's like, is
yeah,
it worth it? I don't know. It's crazy. I was so impressed. It's just, yeah, I think that impressed is a good word to use. It's just like, wow, I had pretty low expectations, and it just blew me out of the water.
yeah, it's a great feeling when movies can do that to you, when you're just floored in so many ways.
Oh, it's like, have you seen the movie 12 Angry Men?
Dude, I watched that last week. Oh my
Really?
gosh, yes,
Another
Yes.
banger.
Oh, dude, don't get me started on classic movies. Are that's that's like something I think is so underrated. Is like black and white classic movies because they're so like simply made, but they're so like potent and are so good. That's
Oh,
like I grew up. My dad would always watch TCM, which is like old
oh
movies.
yeah, yeah, Dirty
That's like,
Harry. Yeah.
oh yeah. So like that's all I know for a long time.
Oh,
But yeah,
well, and this is maybe this is a hot take, maybe not, but I think that the part of the reason I think that there hasn't been like a groundbreaking film in a while, simply because like back then you didn't have special effects. All you had was the story. And that's why movies like 12 Angry Men, where it's people debating for hours and hours on end over what should be a small court case,
yeah,
it's just so intriguing, and it's just done so well because they can't rely on special effects to get that entertainment factor. And I think that that's what, like, I'm not a huge fan of the most recent Star Wars, and I think that part of the reason why is because they don't rely on plot development so much. It's just you can pack so much action into these films now that it's just I think it's hurt the overall quality of these things.
yeah. Well, I will say I think that if your goal though is to make like a Mad Max where it's just like
Yeah.
constant action, then I'm also okay with that. But like if your goal is like Star Wars' goal is to have a good story and
Mhm.
also be cool, so I agree with you that it was just too much of the big blockbuster feel. All right, I do. First of all, I want to say that 12 Angry Men is public domain, so anyone can watch that. So if you haven't seen it, watch it. It's awesome online
Me too.
anywhere. Second of all, I guess I want to get into music now.
My album is Unlocked by Denzel Curry. That's actually hilarious that you brought up that you wanted to watch them, because I was just listening to Unlocked yesterday with my buddy in the car, and we were both just like, man, this was some bars. These are bars. Denzel's got
Dude,
bars.
dude, yes. Oh my gosh. I was in the car with Ava earlier today, and she doesn't like rap music that much, but I was like, every line he said, I'm like, did you not just hear that? Like, that's insane. Like, come on.
I
Yeah.
think, and my buddy, it took them 3 days to make it. They did it in 72 hours.
Oh, Kenny and Denzel.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
crazy. Oh, it was literally like, oh, I don't know. Denzel Curry blows me away, man.
Yeah.
Just, man, it's got some bars.
Dude, he legit, like, and when you listen, so I watch a bunch of stuff on that just because I love Kenny Beats and I love Denzel. And if
Mhm.
you listen to him, he's like, yeah, I just like freestyled the whole thing. I'm like, these bars are like way too deep for me to just say, yeah, you freestyled that. There's no
There's,
way.
oh, it blows me away. Again, it's just like you hear some of these things and you're like, these people got some freaking talent, man. It's
Yeah.
insane. Him and Kenny Beats, they got some talent. And I know that you said you like The Cave, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, and you just see, it's just crazy how these people's minds work. I don't know. It's so above me, but just like watching them in their element and like, I
Yeah.
don't know.
Oh yeah. Dude, Kenny, the Cave is awesome because like it's all the people Kenny likes are they're like nice people. Like Denzel is like a nice guy. Like he's
Yeah.
definitely like he's like super like genuine and cool. And then like they're also like I love like triplet flow like trap music, but they're all like rappers. Like these guys are all
Yeah.
like they're about the bars, and that's what you get during it. And they're
So
all hilarious too.
they
So
are. Dude, Thundercat is like genuinely hilarious.
dude, oh my gosh.
Thundercats,
Oh, I watched that last night and I did not stop laughing.
it was so good. It was every part of it was so funny. When he's in the booth, oh my god. And his Instagram is hilarious. If you haven't looked at his Instagram, you gotta look at his Instagram. It's so funny. And but he's an insane. He took part in writing and producing one of the best albums ever made, To Pimp a Butterfly.
Yep.
He had a huge part in it. I didn't even know that. I thought he was just some goofy bass player, and I didn't realize. I was like, whoa,
Dude, he's sick. He's
yeah,
sick.
he's
And he's a
nasty.
character.
He can shred, man. You put him on the
Dude,
bass.
yeah. Holy cow. He's like when he's on the cave, he's like going
Yeah.
off.
He's slapping that boy.
Yeah,
It's
for sure.
insane. But Denzel, there's just something crazy about. I mean, who was in that XXL freshman class with him? You remember?
I couldn't tell you. No. I remember his freestyle being fire though, as always.
Yes, he's insane. I accidentally just pulled it up. But it was like, yeah, it's like Denzel. That was a crazy class. Denzel Curry, Lil Uzi, 21 Savage,
Oh, Lil Yachty.
Kodak Black, Lil Dicky.
Dude, that is the
Yearbook.
funniest video. They're like all like just hyping up each other. Oh,
Yeah.
that's so
Oh,
funny.
it's so great. 21 Savage goes on. Oh my god. It's so funny. It was
That is
crazy.
a great video. Oh my gosh. But I guess that's all I had to say about Denzel. Did you have anything else you wanted to add, or you good?
I can't get enough of him. It's insane. He's so consistent too.
Dude, yeah. Consistent but constantly unique too. Like none of his projects have been the same. Taboo was totally different from like either of the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then
Drake. I had to plug a Drake diss real quick. Sorry.
Wait, what'd you just say?
I said unlike Drake. I had to diss.
Oh my gosh! See, I knew this was going to come up on the show. I knew you were going to say something. You freaking! I will only listen to you after you go through a whole day where you listen to Nothing Was the Same. If you're reading this, and Take Care, and then you can tell me what you think. I don't care about any other Drake. Just stop.
I think that I don't know if you can say that if half of his discography is solid, can he be a great artist?
That's 60 songs right there.
Scorpion is poop. Drake literally pooped in the booth and then came out with Scorpion.
I can't say I'm a huge fan, but
I felt insulted that Drake took my time for me to listen to it. I felt insulted.
at this point, I'm no longer I don't love him for his rap. I love him for his persona and his like. I don't know. I don't talk about Scorpion, man.
Sorry,
that's like the one. That's the one I can't deal with. But.
I'm done.
For those of you who don't know, Pete is from Boise, Idaho. He loves it. I think. I'm pretty sure, right? I mean,
yes, sir. I love it.
Pete reps the blue all the time. So, So Pete. So here's my question for you. Chicago has a Navy Pier. And hot dogs and deep dish. New York has the Statue of Liberty. They got bagels. What is that for Boise, Idaho?
That's a good question, actually. I would say here. Actually, let's take a quick walk.
Oh, okay. We're going mobile.
I'll show you what's iconic about Boise. I'm gonna come out to my little porch here.
Oh man.
Oh.
I already know this is gonna be sick.
Yeah, dude. Can you see it very well? How's that?
Is that Boise?
Yeah, that's the city of Boise. I
can't see it very well, but it looks sick. Like the whole freaking horizon there.
I don't know if you can see the Oahes, but maybe let's step out this way. See if I have my local ski hill. Oh, there's no way you'd be able to see.
Dude, I wish I could say that. Just my local ski hill. Like that phrase could come out of my mouth.
Can you see it up there? There's no way you'll be able to see it.
Not really, no. Yeah, but the plants and whatever, like the vegetation looks sick.
Yeah, my parents are excellent at keeping up the trees. No, I think that we have a few things. First off, well, yeah, so the local ski hill, Bogus Basin, is literally it's during the summer. I made it up there in 15 minutes. A literal 15-minute drive to go. It's really good skiing. The mountain biking is incredible up there, and it's so nice and relaxing. I don't know. It's unreal. Like my senior year of high school, I'd go up and go skiing after school all the time, which is I feel like pretty rare. I feel like not a lot of people can do that, which is sick.
Yeah, no.
We have the Boise River running right through downtown, which is pretty cool. And
is there like a unique food or anything? Just I like food, so I'm just curious.
I mean, I'm sure that the people want to hear potatoes. Like
Okay, wait. I actually have a question about this.
Yeah.
So I was trying to find a food because I couldn't, but I was seeing if you would know one just because you live there. But something I did find is at like, tell me if this is true. At like fairs or at like some specific, they had like the West Drive-In or something.
Yeah, West Side Drive-In.
Yeah, is there such thing as a ice cream
Ice cream
potato?
potato. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna say that's Guy Fieri actually came during diners, drive-ins, and dives. This was like a city holiday. People were losing their minds over Guy Fieri swinging through, dubbing Boise Flavor Town, I suppose, for a little bit. But
Yeah.
yeah, ice cream potatoes at West Side Drive-In, which is huge.
What is it? Is it just a
It's
I
there's no potato in it. They basically just do like vanilla ice cream, and then they coat it in some like cinnamon sugar or something like that, so that it looks like a potato. And then they cut it down the middle, and then they put whipped cream to look like sour cream. So it looks like it. It's not actually an ice cream potato, though. It's not like a dessert potato. It just looks like it.
Dang, I was really hoping it was just like a potato that you were eating alongside ice cream, like dipping it in the ice cream.
No, we're not that crazy. But it's you know what? I would say that that's probably our icon. We have a few incredible restaurants. We have this restaurant called Bacon, which excels in bacon, and I'm sure that if Savannah's watching this, she's probably cheering because she loves that place, and she always talks. It's incredible. The dude is like it's nationally recognized as having some of the best bacon in the country. It's
Wow.
unreal. Yeah, John
Wow.
Barry has bacon. Insane. But you know,
Dang.
another thing about Boise is that everybody's considered tour guides. We take a year of Idaho history. So, in case anybody was curious, the reason why Idaho potatoes are better, we don't produce the most in the country, but they are better, is because maybe I shouldn't say this because I'm probably making Idaho look like a hick town, but it's the volcanic soil, the volcanic ash in the soil makes the soil super rich. And so it's perfect for growing these incredible potatoes. And that's in farms in general, the soil is really, really good for that sort of stuff. Even though we're in a high desert, we have incredible nutrient rich soil.
Wow.
I
I had no idea.
Yeah. I had, had to do a
That's
report
actually
on
kind of
it twice.
crazy. I would have just thought you guys just like picked the potato and that was it. I didn't know there was like a reason. That's pretty
Oh
cool,
yeah.
actually.
The more you
Dang.
know, right? The more
Yeah,
you
that's a pretty cool fact, actually.
thank
Wow.
you. Yeah.
Wait, when did you take this class? I
Fourth
feel
grade.
like fourth grade.
Yeah, there's a song that I know too of every county in Idaho. Ada out of Van like Benoit, Bingham, Blaine, Boise, Bonner,
Oh
Bonner,
my gosh.
all the counties. I know. I'm not making a good case for Idaho not being irrelevant, but
No, that is hilarious. I love that. Oh my gosh. Well,
yeah,
Pete, thank you very much. I've loved having you on.
I love being.
Two things I love talking about there. I mean, Whiplash, like I said, awesome movie. Thank you for the rec.
Yes, sir.
Also, 12 Angry Men. Everyone go watch it. And then Denzel Curry, check out his whole discography. It's amazing. Awesome.
Sit down and listen to it all. I'll find you if you don't. That goes out to your audience. I'll find them. I'm not going to be a regular on this show, so I'll let them know.
He has the means to do it too. You watch yourself.
Yeah. I can hack big time.
He's a computer science major.
You think I have a keyboard like this when I don't hack? Come on. No, I'm just
All right.
kidding.
Thank you, Pete.
Oh yeah.
Thank you so much, my man.